Hey there, YouTube friends. Mass Bandit here with kind of a weird little Conifer Slopes update. In our last video, I said that I was going to tidy up and then release. Yeah, there's a lot more work to be done than I thought. So here we are at the entrance of Conifer Slopes, and I just kind of wanted to give you a tour because I've been working a lot and wasn't recording anything, and then realized after several days that, I probably should have been recording this. Could have made an episode out of this. So rather than a time-lapse episode, we're going to just give you a little real-time video today, real quick, kind of show you where we're at, that no, work hasn't stopped on Conifer Slopes. Things are still happening, so hopefully you'll be excited by that. And I'm going to start recording again with what I'm building. I don't know how much I have left. Might not be worth it, but whatever. So let's hop right, let's get going right away and see what there is to see. First, you'll notice that our entrance actually has some crossing guards in it, or some security now, kind of just sitting there. I actually don't have security enabled as a game feature, but I thought it was a nice touch to have some security guards manning the entrance area. You'd see that in a real park. So, and now I'm going to slowly zoom. Well, I'm not going to slowly. I'm going to pull back out here, and you're going to see everything that I've been working on. So, boom. Here we go. So you can see, oh man, quite a bit of work has been done at the front of the house here, we'll call it. We have a parking lot. And we have an entrance area, actually a proper entrance area, as well as I have detailed the backstage area once again that we lost several months ago. And I have started another backstage area. And so let's look at the old stuff before we hop into the new stuff. Back here, I don't think there's much done. I don't remember if you've seen the bench. Yeah, you've seen this stuff. I did go ahead and add some extra fence, like some of you suggested in the last video, to kind of make sure we don't have any line jumpers or anything. So we got that going. I might put some ivy or something along here to make it not look so cold. I don't know. We'll see. I think I'll be ready for a POV of Category 5 in the near future. And this is all the same, not much has changed here. Our backstage area here, we have access, you'll see, to the backstage of Equus and all that. And I've added a couple pallets and just some clutter. I'm going to do some more with this. This isn't ready for release yet. And you'll see it does go back out to the path that way. So we have access for our staff. And moving back closer, I have gone ahead and done some more work. Let me change the time of our game. Let me change the time here because it's a little hard to see some of the stuff. Let's go ahead and make it noon here, noon 30. That's better. Yeah, that'll be better. So get rid of the interface there. You'll see that I've gone ahead and kind of, because this is a backstage area there, I didn't really want to show that off. I don't want you to see too much of it. I want you to see hints of it without being like, oh, there it is. So if we're going up this way, you'll see that there's a lot more bushes and trees and stuff like that. So, and then we come around the corner here, and I really kind of like this walk up now into the station. I think it looks really nice. So that's another little thing we've added, a little bit of stuff we've added. And I think that I shored up some edging here. And on the other side of the carousel, we've shored up some edging there. You'll see that we actually have like a rock border now and some mulch stuff. And I was just talking to Mike N7, and he says a candy piece. He says there's a candy piece that looks like mulch. Let's see if we can find it. So, no, not animatronics. He said it is the coconut something candy piece. So where is that? Coconut cube. He said will actually look like mulch if you color it correctly. Okay, can I change the color of it? No, I can't change the color of it. Oh, this one? Oh, look at that. Okay, so now if I were to make this a brownish color, any color for mulch. Mulch can be red. Mulch can be whatever you want it to be. Is that the only coconut? Yeah, those are the only two coconut. Okay, so that's our color. And if I sync that, I could see that being mulch if we were to put it, like if I were to put it over here. I could see that. I don't know. I'm gonna see how he uses that. He says some other people have used it, so maybe we'll do that in the future. For right now, I'm gonna hold pat. Let me see. If we go this way, there's nothing new along here. I might have actually made a restroom. Oh, I did. I actually added a restroom sign. I didn't actually have one. Oh, I shored up. I got rid of some of the ugly here. I tried to de-ugly. Added some curbs and some benches and some paths and some fencing, and just to kind of be like, all right, we're calling this almost done here. We're calling this whole area here just about finished. I like all the added trees. Kind of gives it a that really woodsy feel. And you'll notice that it's still the old hawk sign. I think we're going to keep it. I don't really want to make a new one. We'll just call it a casualty of what we lost. And that's about it as far as... Oh, there's a staff gate here that's left ajar. And we'll get there in a second. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll talk about the other side of the fence when we talk about the backstage stuff. I'm actually going to find a staff member and go into first person because I like navigating that way. It's much better. You get a much better feel of what's going on here. Oh, look, he's already named Tegid Cam. There we go. I don't know if I said it right. I call it Tegid Cam. I have no idea if that's right or not. All right, so here we go. So now you actually get to see what the park looks like from a guest. So we're gonna move, and we're a fast guest. We're running today. So we're going. We're gonna sneak. We're gonna be sneaky. And we're gonna go into the backstage here. We're gonna just what's going on back there, guys? Huh? Now we're backstage. So this is our first backstage area that I've been working on. This leads out to the parking area, which we will go through at the end. This is our ticket booth. Oh, which has no, look at the, there's a detail I need to add. You'll see that right there's no back to the, oops, we'll fix that. Got some bins, a door into the ticket window from backstage here. Simple curbing, really basic back of house stuff. These awesome carts by Ruble Trillions, which he was so gracious to give us for Bro Coaster, No Name Landia. They're also on the workshop. You should check them out. They're great. Got some random clutter here. I really like how I came up with these pallets. I think they're smart. You'll notice they're always against a building because they have to be. What they really are is they're the pier pieces, just sunk into the wall to make it look like they're little wooden pallets. And this is my favorite part of this backstage area, the no parking loading zone. That's just the smallest western sign sunk into the ground with some art shapes to create the yellow markings. So I like that a lot. And more parking for our trucks. And we've got our backstage to our hot dogs and the lemonade stand. And the details back here are lacking, but they're intentionally so. It's supposed to be pretty stark and bland and boring. And then you could sneak back out. Oh, we'll have some garbage cans and extra stuff here, some street signs. And you can actually sneak back out to the park through this way, and you'd end up outside the hot dog place spots. Oh yeah, there's our condiment distribution. So back through to the backstage area here. Let's go out to the front here. So we're going to go through this gate here, and you will see one of these awesome golf carts by Rudy, I don't know how to say it, RudiRennkamel. I don't know if that's even right. So I've added this Conifer Slopes sign in front. I'm not sure if it's worth keeping. It kind of looks slapped on, and that's not what I want. I also got rid of the cart that came with it. I like it better just as a singular, maybe it's a security cart. I don't know, but I think it's perfect over here because this little path is kind of sneaky. So we've got this retaining wall, this kind of privacy wall here. And as you're walking, I'm going to slow down. As you're walking to the park, you will see, like there's the staff entrance over there. And I like that. I think that's a nice little touch there. So as you can see, our parking lot. And I tried to keep it as realistic as I could. I am no parking lot expert. I am no Uthris. He's really good. Man, I'm just name dropping all kinds of Planet Coaster people today. But these cars are from the workshop. I'll put them in the link below. I apologize if you made them and I forget it was you. Yeah, they're the same model, just different colors. They work really well. They really sell the idea of a parking lot. And so we've got some crosswalks at various places, and so you walk up, and if you don't have your tickets for the day, which most people do, you can come over here and get your single day passes, and we've got the boards that tell you the pricings. And over here is the season tickets. If you want to purchase season tickets, I split that up. I also wanted this building to look kind of dilapidated and not cared for, just because in today's day and age, nobody really buys their tickets at the park. At least I don't. I buy my tickets online, and then I get to bypass all that. So I wanted this to be kind of off the beaten path, kind of like, oh yeah, it's there, but it's not really used anymore. That's why the paint's kind of drab and it's just gray. It's just kind of there. Hopefully that impression is given. So we've got some nice planter work here, and then we've got these bollards, kind of like at Target, you know, the red balls that they got. The local grocery store by me has these, and they have a local artist come in and paint them. So I threw a bunch of these down and painted them the colors of Conifer Slopes, and then so here's our main entrance with our little topiaries. And over here, the wall transitions to a fence. You can see through into the little hill area here, the berm. And yeah, so we've got all that cooking. Got a curb. I found these on the workshop. I'll put the link in the description to all these assets that aren't mine, as well as when we release the park for phase 1 here. The fence continues down this way. Woo! And there's no way to get to that backstage area unless you are in the park. So let's head in through the front gate. So here we are. We got our tickets. Past the security guards. I don't have any bags to check. We're all good. So now you're going to get your first look of what it looks like to enter Conifer Slopes through the entrance area. And I just, I'm really happy with it. I think it turned out really well. I kind of dig the fountain in the middle and the layout, the way everything is. Now, we, as super secret staff people, can head this way through the backstage. Don't tell anyone. Now, this area is still heavily under construction. I've got a double yellow line here, kind of as a signal for the cars. Hey, please don't run us over. Don't come this way. And so this is going to kind of be a path, a service road all through the park. We might make the eventual staff entrance something, because we got some parking here for the people that work in this area, I guess. I don't really know. I don't know. I haven't been backstage in many parks. So those of you that have, tell me, how can I make it better? I've got an area here, because this is all foot traffic this way. So I've got this area here that says warning, watch for traffic. Same thing we did back in the other place for our loading zone. I think that's kind of neat. And then you'll notice we are right by the train station, which is where we started. And we can come this way, and there's the restrooms. And in here is the gift shop. This is the main gift shop. And then we're back into the peep area. Oh, yeah. That's what I've been working on. A lot of behind the stage stuff that normal guests aren't gonna see. A lot of stuff that doesn't actually have anything to do with the park proper. So, yeah. Just kind of taking it all in. There's our security, or our repairman that makes like $1,000 a month just so he doesn't quit. So, there you go. So let me hop out of this view. There we go. And zoom back out. And, oh, one more thing I wanted to show is how I've worked with the terrain here on the coaster. And I've added this pretty significant hill here, this slope, if you will, Kinderly. And we got a lot of trees and random bushes, and it's a lot more detailed, closer to the track. Intentional, because as you're riding, you'll see that more. And then it's a lot sparser back here, because you don't really need to see. Because first of all, you can't really see from the fence. And you can't really see from the coaster. So I think it is good enough. It shows the idea without having to be hyper detailed and waste polys and assets and pieces on things that most people aren't even going to see. So that's kind of what's going on. So let me zoom back out, and we will call it a day here. Short little episode, just me kind of chatting and showing off what I've been working on. You can hopefully see there's still quite a bit more to do. We've got to shore up over here. We have to shore up over here. We got to find a way to make it end nicely. So I think there'll be one more video. So thanks so much for watching, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You know the drill. And make sure you stay back for the next one. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.